Good evening, YouTube. It's Monday. It's about 8:30, so I'm doing this a bit late for you today. What do we do on Monday? Let's have a look at what came out this week. Also, we'll have a look at what's coming out next week. Now, these 2 weeks, this week and next week, a very mixed pot. There's quite a bit of nostalgic stuff coming out, but nothing major. So it's going to be all stuff that you've remembered from years back, and you think, oh yeah, I'll have that on Blu-ray. Really, that's what I see coming out in the next couple of weeks. Nothing really is going to blow your skirt up, in my opinion. I'll go through what's coming out. Also, a couple more things to add to the end of October prize pile. I'll show you those, and also remind you what this week's prizes are for my own competition as well. And then we'll look forward to tomorrow's top 10, because I'll make sure I get it done this time. So, what came out today? Hereditary finally turned up. Now, my stepson saw this in the cinema, and he was a bit disappointed. The advert makes it look really good, but I'm really afraid it's one of those films where all the good bits are in the advert, which really turns me off. It came out as a steelbook and Blu-ray, and the steelbook's not too bad, but I think I might wait till it's a bit cheaper to get that one myself. Fast and the Furious 1, 2, and 3 came out in 4K today, so that's quite good. I mean, the soundtrack's going to bang on them, the visuals will be amazing. City of the Living Dead was another one that came out. Now this is real old school, a real old title that I saw back in the day, even in the video shop. So another one was the Troll collection came out. Bit of cheap ass horror type films, but to have the whole collection in one go, a lot of people are going to like that. Atlantis, the Lost Empire, the Disney, that has come out as a steelbook today, and it's pretty safe artwork, I would say. No real change from even the VHS and the DVD cover, in my opinion. Shutter Island's come out as 4K today as well. I do have that, but I still haven't watched it. But it's Leonardo DiCaprio, so there's not much he does wrong. Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, that came out today in 4K. I love that. A couple of weeks ago, I finally picked it up in 3D thanks to one of my viewers, so thank you very much for that. Captain Scarlet, the entire collection, that's come out on Blu-ray today. Be quite a few people I think would like that. The next two are ones I really threw me toys out the pram on. The first series of Murder She Wrote and the first series of Rockford Files came out today. They're asking like 40 fucking quid. You are not going to get people to buy this kind of stuff at those kind of prices. There is nostalgia, but we're not fucking stupid. So unless they come down, even half that's pushing it, if you ask me. I mean, I would collect all the Murder She Wrote, but not at 40 quid a bloody set. That's me moaning for the day. Hook's come out in 4K today. That's a really visually colourful film, so I'd love to see that in 4K. Hellboy, a director's cut version of it's come out, and I think they've just published the first poster for the new film online as well. So it looks very visceral, it looks good. And the classic disaster movie Roller Coaster, that came out today. Now, I saw that back in the day when I was a kid. Scared the shit out of me, because I'm scared of roller coasters anyway. But there you go. So, not exactly an amazing week. There's going to be some nostalgia, like I say, that people will buy. But if we look into next week, we got more of the same. 12 Monkeys, Bruce Willis, Brad Pitt. Bloody good film. I do own it, but it's been re-released. Night of the Creeps, it's another oldie, as well as Two Evil Eyes, another oldie. So they're being released. Sicario is being released in 4K, because I think Sicario 2's out quite soon. The Uninvited, another old one. Cabin in the Woods is coming out as a steelbook, and I do have that, but I still haven't bloody watched it. Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Series 2 is coming out as a steelbook. They only recently released the first one. Il Postino, that's an old one. That's come out next week. The steelbook for Bolt, that's out next week. I love the artwork on that one. I like that film, but my missus hates it. I got it in normal and 3D. Mighty Joe Young, not the Disney, the original, like 1949 film, is coming out. So that'll be an interesting one to watch. American Psycho is coming out in 4K next week. Classic film with Christian Bale. The original Amityville Horror is getting a Blu-ray re-release next week. the Hurricane Heist, where it associated itself with Sky, just really did my head in. I think it looks like a pile of crap, but tell me if I'm wrong. That's out next week. The complete collection of the X-Files is coming out on Blu-ray next week as well. A lot of people are going to jump on that one, I think. 310 to Yuma, I do own that. Again, it's another one I haven't watched, but that's coming out in 4K next week as well. The Expendables 1 and 2 is hitting us in 4K. I don't know what's going to happen to the third one yet. And an absolute stonking classic film, Warrior, is coming out in 4K. Tom Hardy, brilliant film. Nick Nolte's really good in it as well, actually. I really liked him in that. So hopefully you guys would agree. Nothing really that's going to really make you get super excited for the next couple of weeks. Really, there's just nothing that uberly excites me there. Am I wrong? Am I missing out on something? Let me know in the comments. Also, everybody who knows my Facebook page, I just listed all of this Tuesday's USA releases again. I'm doing that on a weekly basis now, and it brings an interesting contrast to what actually else comes out here, how late we're getting things. Like I said, we'll get Mission Impossible 6, I think, a day before America does. They get Ant-Man and the Wasp about 2 weeks before us, but you know, I think I can wait that long. But a hell of a lot more gets released over there, and I think the physical market is starting to be a bit neglected over here. So I'm going to start kicking up a stink. Let's look at next the 2 extra things that have come through. One of them's from me, and the other one's from Movie Mad. I've decided to add Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee Collector's Edition. That's where he actually comes out as a robot, and the discs are in his arse, I think. Okay, that is being added to the big pile at the end of October, and I think he's done a really good one here. James Movie Mad, as we know him, he sent through this to add to the competition. It's a 5-disc set, and it has Above, So Below, As Above, So Below, The Purge Anarchy, Mama, and Ouija, and it's factory sealed, brand new. So you can tell he's taking this serious. I will add some more stuff myself over the next couple of weeks. Every time I do a video, hopefully we'll add something else. And then at the end of the month, there's going to be a lovely big pile of stuff for people to win. Remember, you must subscribe to us both. You need to befriend us on Facebook and ask in the messenger service to enter these competitions, okay? That's all we ask of you. It doesn't cost you to get it sent to you. Whoever won last week, you know who you are. Yours is in the post as of today, so it should be with you in the next day or two. All right, so I hope you enjoy those. Now, if we look for this Friday's competition, I went for a couple of weird ones. I'm not sure which way around I did these, but hopefully this is right. We've got The Trust with Nicolas Cage and The Ghost with Pierce Brosnan, and we've got The Prince and Limitless. Now I will go back and review my last video as well, because I can't remember which way round I put these into, you know, prize 1 and prize 2. So when I do my top 10 tomorrow, I'll remind everybody again, and I'll make sure it's in the right order, because something's telling my brain that's not in the right order right now. You know, as you can see, I've buzzed the air again. Actually look respectable. I don't look like a tramp. Well, I might still look like a tramp to you guys, who knows. But that's it for tonight. I've got at least 5-6 things during the post. My post is sucking ass recently. I never got my solo. It got lost in the post, and they fucking refunded me again. So Zavi, you're wankers. So that's my steelbook gone up the tits for that. And that's not the first time it's happened either. So they're pissing me off at the moment. Anybody who got their steelbook, hope yours want dented, because there seem to be a hell of a lot that were sent out dented as well. So maybe it's a good thing that I dodged mine. I don't know. It's the end of Monday, worst day of the week, I know, guys, but there you go. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Talk to me on Messenger if you've got any questions. You know, anything you'd like to see put into that end of the month prize pile. Well, if I can rummage one up, I'll do it. Give me some suggestions, and I'll see what I can find. All right. You take care, and you enjoy the rest of your evening. Let's hope there's some better releases coming out at the end of the month. But look on my Facebook page for the American releases. It's quite an interesting read of what's actually coming out. All right, you take care now. Enjoy your evening.